morning. For today's confession of faith, we will be continuing through the Baptist Catechism, and we are on question number 69. The question is, what is required in the fifth commandment? The fifth commandment requireth the preserving, the honor, and performing the duties belonging to everyone in their several places and relations as superiors, inferiors, or equals. The fifth commandment requires us to honor our parents. It is also meant to be a fundamental foundation that is built, especially during our early life, to teach us to honor others. We are told to honor governmental authorities, to honor church authorities, to honor other Christians, and even honor all people. As 1 Peter 2:17 says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear God, honor the king. Sometimes I think we consider the commandment to honor our parents. There can be a reaction of reluctance. There's a personal aspect there. When reaching towards independence when we are young, there's a drawing back from parental oversight. However, we must consider that the honor that we show our parents is very much related to how we honor everyone else as well. Without honoring others, we are very selfish people. If we remain selfish and never learn to respect others in a proper way, society suffers, and even we ourselves suffer. Honoring is not just about submission, however, as in the case of a child to a parent, but also when respecting those who may be considered inferior or equal in any given area or circumstance. To follow this commandment, we honor all people, and this starts with how we honor our parents. Part of honoring parents can also include obedience, especially at a younger age. Of course, though, this does not mean that a parent has a blank check to treat their children however they would like. Ephesians 6:1 states that children should obey their parents in the Lord. This shows both that a child should obey their parents because it is a commandment of God and also honors God to do so, but also from the side of the parent that a parent should be bringing up their children in the honor of God. Raising up their children not for their own self, but as a way that draws the child closer to God and brings them up in the right standing towards others. So a parent, like any other person, should not be living selfishly, but in the honor of God and others. This includes properly caring for children. However, for any of us who have parents, which is all of us at one point in our life, we must understand that honoring our parents and others as well is not only what is right, but also for our own benefit. As the fifth commandment states, it is the first commandment with a promise that we may live long in the land which the Lord has given us. It does not matter if that parent or that superior or inferior or other person is defined by us as deserving honor or not. We show honor regardless because of two reasons. Firstly, it is what our Creator commands us to do. Secondly, because it improves the longevity and quality of our own life. We cannot control the actions of others. We can only control our own actions through the grace of God. In our fleshly mind, it seems normal for us to think that honoring others is dependent upon how they treat us. But the commandment with a promise indicates that following this law is something that will benefit us and society despite the actions of the person being honored. So let us honor others with wisdom, showing obedience where required, showing respect towards others in the Lord, and loving all with a love that honors God. Amen.